Shut up.
Holy fuck. Not gonna lie. Wearing the same sweater as last time means the same thing. Still here, still high.
This is actually the same day.
This is.
We're actually just trying to get as much content as we can.
We're just pumping it out.
Yeah.
Literally going for it.
Yeah, we did a whole bunch of speed.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Bird and the Bean podcast.
Bird
and
and
the
the
Bean
Bean
in the can.
Hell yeah.
It's an idea for now.
We're not in the can yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, so we should explain what the can is.
The can?
Yeah.
Do you want it to be a surprise, or do you think they should know?
I feel like we should talk about it.
All right, I want to talk about it.
Okay, so the can is like, we have like two ideas.
The can's your trailer.
The can is the trailer, but we have another one. But we'll keep that as a secret. The nest. Remember the idea for?
I do remember the nest.
Yeah. Okay. So the can right now, some of my friends like around here know, it's like a little camper trailer that I actually have outside my house that me and some of my friends have partied in.
Oh yeah,
we
have
had
had
summer.
so many good times in the trailer.
It's good vibes.
The trailer is 100% good vibes.
Christmas lights. There's a speaker. There's
Well,
air
the
conditioning.
trailer is the equivalent to my shed.
Yeah.
Like we just go out there to smoke.
Yeah.
Except the trailer's way cooler.
I think it's the aesthetic of the trailer with like the
You're meant
table
to sit and hang out in a trailer.
Yeah.
You're not meant to sit and hang out in a shed.
That's true. I mean, depends on where you're from. Pictou County, it's pretty normal. You notice
that's fair.
you drive,
but that's because
anywhere.
everybody goes to smoke in their shed.
That's true.
That's
But
why
even old
everybody in
people-
Nova Scotia or what was the statistic? I think it was Nova Scotia bought like the most cannabis out of any other province when pot was legalized.
Yeah.
It's because everybody in Pictou County is sitting in their fucking shed.
Dude, they ran out of weed a week after it was legalized. I remember the shortage.
Well, they were literally talking about up until that point. They were saying, "Oh my god, like I don't know if we're gonna have enough."
Yeah.
And that's basically them saying, "We're not gonna have enough.
Yeah, no, that's them
You
saying
guys-
we're almost out.
You guys are fiends. You guys are fiends."
Can't do any more deals, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't spot you no more.
That's probably why they didn't do any deals. They're like, we don't even have enough.
Yeah.
Like, why are we going to start cutting deals?
Well, that's true, and it kind of makes sense.
Makes sense
honestly.
from a business standpoint.
Honestly, if you think about it, because it does, in fact, it does actually make people lazy. Like,
Yeah.
It depends on the kind of person you are, and the kind of person you let it make you.
Yeah.
Even
Even if it's a sativa, because you'll still get like way burnt
You
later.
can just feel burnt.
And you can smoke sativas that do just make you feel slow, like the
Exactly.
Durban poison.
Exactly. So they're gonna want people with a little more money who maybe already have like a job, like an ethic, because not every now and then are people who get money from their parents are gonna give like $12 for a single gram. That's gonna happen like once every blue moon. And
Yeah.
a
Or if you're in
gram-
high school.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like if you're
That's-
not of age, you know what I mean?
That's-
trying to get a token.
That's true. That's true. But honestly, man, do you remember the days? I guess you smoked before it was legal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I remember. The
Dude,
good
we
old
went
days.
to the same people.
Yeah, it was.
I'd be
it
like,
felt-
"Who'd you buy off last?" He'd be like, "Oh, I got off this guy." I'm like, "All right, hit him up. I want some too."
Yeah. Man, that was. It hit different. It was nice.
Well, yeah, the secret ingredient is crime.
Yeah, the secret ingredient is criminal activity.
Criminal. Yeah. There's something about being a criminal that I like too much. Don't show that to any job I'll ever apply for.
Just show up wearing the raw sweater with your bond.
Hi, how's it going? Nice to meet you. I'm big.
They're like, so, do you have any special talents or like any hobbies that you do at home that may benefit you to this job?
You're not gonna believe the size of the green ball I can smoke.
What's a green bowl?
Oh, no, I'll do it right now. I'll show you. I'll show you.
What's a green bowl, sir?
So basically, well, you take your
Oh,
fucking
sir!
device and-
Oh, no. Sir, get out of my office.
Yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Please leave.
You gotta go. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Dude, I just offered to blaze with
I don't know
you.
why they didn't give me the position.
I just offered to blaze with you, bro.
It seemed pretty cool.
Like, I
I'd
can't-
definitely be a child and youth educator.
You're gonna kick me out? The pizza's on its way.
Kids will love me.
I got the bacon because I like it. And you're gonna eat it and I'm not here? Whatever, dude.
Whatever, man.
I don't even want the job anyway, dude.
It's bullshit.
I don't even know how to lift furniture. So I have some stuff in my notes here.
All right. What do we got?
So right now, I'll
Give me
start
the
with the first thing I
juice.
got here. So we got that thing I mentioned earlier. I sent you last night. The Jake Paul confronting Cody Ko.
Yeah, that just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I almost wish we could like pull it up.
I should have watched the video.
Yeah. Well, what we can do is
We can pull it up in future podcasts.
yeah, we can.
I'll
we
make
can,
a setting on there so we can go and switch it to like being Google and us instead of just us.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. So what happened was there was this other guy who has this podcast where he's like, yeah, come on my podcast and I will give you like a cleanup. Like he's like a barber and he what he does is like he shaves them and he gives them like a nice haircut or whatever. It's professional. Like it looks really nice.
Hell
So
yeah.
Cody Ko obviously he was like, yeah, man, I'll come. He was like a littler YouTuber. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure. I shouldn't say that.
I mean,
but-
a lot of people's definition of little
Is
very different.
Yeah,
Very
that's true. Well, compared to like Cody Ko, I feel like he was there.
Yeah, he's
almost
smaller.
as like to help him out, kind of thing.
That's cool.
Because he was like trying to be funny, answering his questions, like, yeah, man, just for, like trying to help the other guy relax.
Yeah, totally.
And then the guy was like, "There's someone else here that I want you to meet, and it's one of your favorite YouTubers." And then
You're one of your favorites.
favorites, someone you've made videos on, and then like Jake walks in like mean mugging, right?
Jake who?
Jake Paul.
Man.
I didn't say that?
No.
Okay, so Jake Paul, one of the Paul brothers, he walked into this set, like he was invited in by the host of the set, and he walked on the set, and he walked straight up to Cody Ko, and in the most grade 5 way said, "You're a bully. I don't like bullies."
That's the first
And
thing
he-
he said?
Yeah, and he was smiling.
Oh, that's...
Like, but Cody Ko is like a grown up.
You should at least be able to, like, keep a straight face if you're trying to, confront somebody like
I don't like you.
that.
I don't like you.
I think
you're a bully. He mentioned in the video,
unpleasant to talk to.
like he reviewed the video afterwards, like his own footage.
Yeah.
He put he put footage of him reviewing the footage in the same video.
Like Cody Ko did?
No,
Jake Paul.
Like he recorded like, okay, so at first it just straight up was the footage of him going on set being a dick, and then
Like Jake Paul being a dick.
and then the
Okay,
other.
yeah.
So it was like 6 minutes of that, and then it was
Yeah.
like a 12-minute video. The other 6 minutes was him reviewing it, pausing it, and being like, "Look at him, he's scared." Like, look at him.
Oh, like Jake Paul talking about what
Yeah,
Cody
look
Ko
at
is
him.
doing?
He's scared. Yeah. Dude,
Oh.
you're coming at him for being a bully, but you're attacking him, and you're scared. And
Yeah.
like
He's also like a way bigger channel.
he is a way bigger.
Well,
channel.
I guess I don't know if he is now. It's hard
Jake
to say. Hard to say
Jake
just
Paul,
because his
100%.
like.
I think 100%, dude.
Well, yeah,
But
he.
They were so
nobody
big
likes
years
him
ago.
anymore. But I guess people still know who he is.
Yeah, he's
So
still
you
got a
can't really
big
say
name.
he's not a big channel anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like, people that I talk to, like, who don't even really watch YouTube, I guess, like, I asked this girl, do you know Jake Paul? Yes, I asked her yesterday. I was like, do you know Jake Paul? Because I was actually, like, trying to,
Just
like,
curious.
I was actually talking about this with her.
Oh, right on.
And she was like, yeah. And she actually seen the video, which is pretty sweet.
It's
so we
hard
got
not
talking
to know
about
who people are now because
Yeah,
everybody's talking
it's
about the
all
same
in the-
shit with
it's all in the
social
suggestive
media.
feed, man.
Well,
It's
yeah.
literally like even if you go on YouTube,
Even if it's a YouTube video, you'll still see it on Facebook. You'll see a minute of it on Instagram. Like you'll see clips of it on Twitter or whatever.
well, if you got a celebrity face or like a popular face, ads will steal your face and use you. It's
Yeah.
like I seen like an ad for like Cole Sprouse, like the sweet, like,
Yeah,
Sweet
yeah.
Life of Zach and Cody guy. He was like standing next to a brewery and like he was all like not. He was inside of a brewery, but he was right next to like the big mixing can. I don't know what it is, but he was standing right next to it. And he's got like the mixing shovel in his hand. Like, dude, come on. You aren't sitting in that factory mixing. You're sitting there with your makeup on. Take the photo. And leave.
yeah, that's
Like, you know what I
fair.
mean? But Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, man, that was a good show.
That was a great show.
That was
at least when I was a kid. I don't know about going back and watching it.
No, definitely. There's a lot of those shows that were great as kids that could.
You would not go back and
definitely,
watch.
If I went back to watch now, it would be. Cringe.
I feel like that's how most kids shows are though. Like there's actually very few kids shows that you go back to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you definitely go back to watch SpongeBob.
Yep, I was going to say that.
I really enjoyed Adventure Time.
Adventure Time? I
Adventure
wouldn't even
Time was
consider
sick.
that, even though like that is considered a kid's show, that came out when I was a teenager.
So you don't think it's a kid's show?
So, and I enjoyed it when it came out. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this is good vibes. I remember like I didn't smoke weed or anything.
I had PJs of like Finn and Jake
Me
for
too.
years.
Mine are just black with like Jake right here, but like
Oh,
I know what ones you're talking about,
The-
and like it's just a good vibe show, and like there's
Hell
silly
yeah.
jokes that like adults can get
Well, yeah, exactly.
that kids won't understand.
Well,
like
that's how you
SpongeBob.
make those shows rewatchable, right?
Like SpongeBob.
You just slap some shit in there that some grown-ups will laugh at.
Yeah,
Good old wiener joke.
yeah. Like I'm sure SpongeBob is. Or no,
Man,
I'm
one of
not
my favorite
sure.
parts of SpongeBob actually is that episode where SpongeBob accidentally breaks Gary's shell, and he's going through
Yeah.
this whole cake aisle looking for
shells.
like apology cakes
Oh.
for Gary.
Oh,
Yeah, or something like that. But one of the cakes just like says on it while he's walking by. It's just like, sorry about the crabs. Man, I laughed so hard. It was
Are you
beautiful.
serious?
Oh, absolutely.
sorry about the crabs
Sorry about
on a kid show. Some kids like,
Well, yeah.
his shell got broke by crabs because he's a snail. No, you got genital warts. You have a
I don't know if
SD.
that's what crabs are saying.
No, what?
They're not warts. They're bugs.
Dude, a girl told me I had genital wart. Moving on. So I have another thing in here.
Not important.
Guys who put their balls inside the condom. If you are,
I didn't want to hear that today.
dude, no, I seen something. It was like, it's real. Or I'm not going to talk about where I seen it. That makes me
That's
sound
fair.
really bad. That makes me sound really bad. But I did tell
Just
you a
tell me
little
if it
bit
was a
earlier.
porn or not.
It was not a porn.
Okay, that
It
makes
was-
it more weird, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, so there is people that, like men, that will put their balls inside the condom to be extra safe, as if like
I feel like every stroke, you would feel that tension like around there.
You'd be, like, getting
tighter
sacked.
and tighter and tighter. Not to
Yes.
mention
it's like an air balloon, but like instead of air, it's like a sausage.
the whole
balloon.
9 miles is going to be purple.
Yeah.
It's going to be like bright, or actually probably dark purple. Gross.
Yeah. It's like you have an axe, and like the head of the axe is like so rotten it's falling off, and you're looking at a big pile of wood like, I'm about to cut the shit out of this, and you start cutting it, and it just breaks. It's gonna happen.
It just
to
like
your dick.
crumbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like goes to mount you and your dick just falls over.
It just shatters.
It's,
No, it just turns to dust.
if anything, it would probably just pop.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh! Or like one of your nuts. She'd probably go to sit on it.
Okay, so
And
I'm
it'd be
gonna-
trapped in the condom, so it couldn't like move down. It would just sit there and pop.
This happened to one of our friends. I'm not gonna say his name.
You're not gonna say who it was.
No, it was a couple years ago, and he was having intimacy with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sexual relations, and well, she was going a little too crazy, and she snapped him. And
I think I saw something like that
I thought he was
the
joking.
TV show like Sex at the OR.
Is that like?
Like Sex at the Emergency Room or
Yeah.
something like that.
I think I've
Right?
seen like little things
Where it's basically shit that
People that
goes
go
wrong
to-
in bed.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's, yeah, shit like
Yeah.
that. Like my penis snapped in half.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was possible.
happened to
until
one of our
recently.
close friends, or one of our old close friends.
Yeah.
I remember he told me that, and me and another buddy were with him, and we just we walked to Dairy Queen because we were only like 16, and we walked to Dairy Queen, and we were sitting inside Dairy Queen, and I remember I was just sitting there having a bite to eat. He didn't even have any money, so he didn't get anything.
This is
And,
where he had sex with the girl.
No,
Inside his PP?
not inside Dairy Queen. So he
Because that'd be
lived.
pretty exciting.
He lived just like literally like, to be realistic, like a half-hour walk away from Dairy Queen.
Oh yeah.
So he was on like kind of like just on that road. It was a straight line.
I know exactly what friend it was now.
Yeah.
Okay. That
uh,
pieces the whole puzzle together.
Yeah. And
I
well-
think he knew who he is too. As soon as he heard that story.
oh yeah, oh definitely. So anyway, we're at Dairy Queen, and he is like, he looks like he's in pain. And like I'm like, dude, like he already told me. He was like, dude, like I broke my dick, and I was like, yeah, dude, like shut the fuck up, like, dude, no, you didn't. And like he was like, dude, like, I broke my dick, and then like I was like, man, I was like, I'd laugh at his joke, and then we were walking with Jim. Nothing's wrong with Jim. I'm just gonna say his name because nothing to do with him other than the fact that he was there.
I love you, Jim.
Yeah, I love you, Jim.
Me love you all the time.
So we were in Dairy Queen having a bite to eat, and he just looks like he's in pain, and he just gets up to go to the bathroom, and he comes back with blood in his hand. And that's when I realized he was being serious.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, bro, like you're actually like hurt. And he was like, dude, I'm trying to tell you, like my dick is ripped. Like, it's ripped. Like so when it snapped, he said it felt like it was on fire on the inside. He said.
Well, yeah, it's all those muscles tearing. Oh. It's nothing but muscle down there, man. It would be one of the most intense pains ever.
Fuck that.
Especially in such a sensitive area.
Yeah. And I remember he went back to the bathroom obviously to clean his hands off and to like put cold water on his balls, and like we left. He didn't go to the doctor. He was always the kind of guy where if he got hurt.
I wonder if it's always bent now.
Maybe
he's got a little pyroni.
Maybe like a little like burn mark, like a little cheese
there's
grater.
Like there's a little divot. There's a little ring.
Yeah, like a little
where it healed.
A dimple in his wiener. It's just
that's
right.
Awful.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah. I'm glad we got through that story though. That took some effort.
It took some effort. I just had to spit it out at the end.
Okay.
He exposed his name. Felt bad about it.
I kept
going back to
you.
His name is old friend
Sean Connery. Me. I got attacked today at work.
By an old man?
No, by flying rubber. I guess by an old man by proxy. Anyways, one of my coworkers was standing beside me while I was shoveling rubber, like I always do when the machines are down. And like, you know how I was explaining before, these like the rubber comes out in these big clumps, and you got to break it up, right?
Yep.
Well, Buddy was breaking up the rubber, and for some reason, instead of just crumbling in his hands and falling down, it like fireworks. So he drives over with his skid steer, right, and like grabs this giant brick of chipped rubber, and they just like will get the claws to sink right into it, and all the rubber normally just falls apart on the floor right there. It's pretty cool, pretty satisfying to watch, but instead,
pretty gross to smell.
Like it's very gross to smell, but instead, this rubber is like super firm, so it just literally starts shooting and like bouncing off walls and shit. Like, just flying.
Oh,
and
man.
One of them literally flies and pelts me. Like, I'm going to say it was an inch from my nut. I was very lucky.
You almost got sacked by rub, dude?
I was very lucky today. I had a
Almost got
near-death
rubbed by
experience with rubber.
Almost got rubbed by rub, baby.
Almost destroyed my testicle.
Almost permanently safe.
Speaking of penile injuries, there's one for you. Almost destroyed my ball.
So episode 2 is basically, so far, it's concluded of rubber and penis injuries. So far?
That sounds like the only two things I do in the run of a day. This is
penis injuries and rubber?
Pretty accurate to our podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
I hurt my dick a lot, especially if I see, like, this time of year gets really bad. I really hate June bugs.
Yeah.
It makes me so mad that I get this raging bone. Right? No. But here's the thing. I squash the bug with my wiener. I don't use my hands, though. I have to gain, like, enough momentum by throwing my hips around a bit and then quick snap of the hips and
put it like against the corner of this and like
no, because then I might rip my dick. Well, I just squish a bug with it.
Oh, okay.
Not that hard, man.
Just like a simple like, dude.
Squish it. Well, it's a June bug. I guess it'd be pretty hard.
Yeah. So bugs give you hard-ons?
Only June bugs.
Do you remember one of our friends used to play Guitar Hero with his hard-on? Do you remember that? He was my friend before he was my friend.
I do know who you're talking about.
Fucking psychopath.
That's so funny.
I have a video of it. On my
I
phone.
don't remember him playing with a boner though.
It's just a softie.
I just remember him playing online and trying really, really hard.
Oh no! Okay, this was way before then. This was like This was actually before I was his friend.
Would have been like, oh really?
This was when him and the Birch Street guy, Birch Street Bandit, were like best friends. It's like 2013.
Birch Street Bandit. Is that the guy who's about to have another kid?
No, the
No,
Birch
what are you
Street
talking
Bandit.
Birch Street Bandit?
Belma. Yeah, Belma. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's who was playing Guitar Hero with a boner.
Belma. No. He did play with his.
My
wingman.
elbow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We probably shouldn't be speaking in code words.
Morse code. No one's gonna know what we're talking about.
Well, yeah, that's
My
the
elbow?
problem.
If someone were to cut this out, we would sound so stupid. Birch Street?
Birch Street?
My elbow?
My elbow?
Chicken wieners?
Oh, the things about living in Pictou County.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, man.
No, I think we can talk about who my elbow is. Man, so
Punched in the face.
when we were in high school, one of the dudes we talked to all the time was Adrian. God bless his soul. But basically, any time, where are you going?
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. You do your thing, weirdo. Putting the butter knife on my wallet. Thanks, bro. Next time I pay for something, I'll give somebody with a peanut allergy anaphylactic shock.
Over here, bro. I just bust a net on you for this money.
What are you doing? I don't even remember what I was talking about. I can't believe you just puked in my peanut butter.
It was a joke. I didn't do it actually, bro.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm just being a dick. So what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, my elbow!
Yeah.
So we went to high school with a good buddy Adrian. And all the time we would have these wars where we would sit beside each other and just like go to town, like punching each other's kneecap until the other person would give up.
Yeah.
And all the time, we would just get super fucking rough with Adrian and go to town on his knee. And out of nowhere, you just hear, my elbow!
You'd be hitting him in the leg.
My elbow! And then it just became like so consistent throughout everything. Every time he got hurt, all you could hear is, my elbow!
It almost became like a meme.
Oh, it totally was. I remember watching him like get up and like smack his head off something and immediately just clasp his arm because he somehow managed to hit that at like the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was one for making. He didn't really care what people thought about him, man.
Hell yeah. That's kind of how I am now.
Yeah.
But I definitely was not like that in high school.
No, I don't think I was either. I definitely wasn't. I thought I was. I wore band shirts. It's like, I'm me. No one else wears Nirvana shirts.
My favorite clothing brand.
Yo, dude, what's your favorite Pink Floyd song? Wish you were here. I kind of wish you weren't here right now.
Oh my god. I don't know, man. Like, I was pretty chill with the whole podcast up until now, but if you're a bully, I think you gotta go. You're a bully. I can't.
Fuck you. You're just insecure.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Starts to bully you. You're just insecure. I almost started eating peanut butter with a pen. Mm-hmm. I didn't. So it's gonna be the new. It's gonna be a new item for the podcast.
The peanut
Good
butter?
old Jiffy Boys.
You're just gonna leave it open.
This is the guest. Oh, I was gonna leave it open.
This is definitely a twist on.
It is. It definitely is, dude. But dude,
just give it a couple pats.
give it a couple. Dude, on my finger.
That's the old Rick McGilvery fix. Give it a couple pats and
Give it a couple.
got her good.
Dirt on my pride. My dad
Still doesn't run. Oh, she's just fucked. She's just fucked. There's nothing you can do.
You ever notice my dad does that to you, like, every time? My dad tries to, like, be your friend, which is, like, super awesome. My dad does that with all my friends.
Your dad just tries to bully me. He doesn't try to be my friend
like,
at all.
that's my dad's definition of
No,
friend,
I know. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. and
I walk in, cut your hair yet? And I'm like, hey, boy.
That's what's like wrong with Rick McGilvery.
Man,
CPS.
speaking of growing up with crazy dads, my dad was wild. I remember one time back.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you probably do.
I want to hear it now.
Yeah, back when I was addicted to World of Warcraft. You know,
Who wasn't addicted to World of Warcraft?
Yeah, man, everybody, who if you haven't played WoW, I don't even know why you're watching the podcast.
Like, what are you doing right now? You better be in the background.
We were in this raid, so basically we got our like whole guild together of like 20 people, and we're all trying to like work together to beat this boss.
Yeah.
And I'm the tank, which is pretty important. Basically, my job is to take all the damage.
Okay.
So the boss hits me.
You're the bait.
While everybody else kills the boss.
Yes.
And then, so I'm sitting there just trying to, tank the boss and make sure all my friends aren't dead. And I hear this rustling around in the closet. What the fuck is going on in my closet? So I turn around and I looked, and like, obviously I'm in the middle of the raid, so I'm not going to get up and go look. So I'm like, whatever. I turn back around, nothing. And then I hear the rustling again, and my father explodes from the closet. He's like, like just screaming, and like runs at me, literally like rips me out of the chair, throws me on the ground. I'm like laying down on the ground like, I'm trying to do something, wait. And he's just
He's throwing hammer fist.
starts beating the shit out of me. Not like legit, but
Just
pretending to
teasing
beat me up.
Just dad stuff.
Throws me in a rear naked choke because we were going to jiu-jitsu at the time.
Your dad's
And I'm like, the choke was actually the best part because he's sitting there like choking me out, and I still have like my headset on. So all these people are listening to me just going like,
it's just rustling. That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm yeah, there's a bunch of wrestling. And then I'm like in the mic, I'm like, abuse.
CPS gets called.
Tony's just laughing at me. He's like, you're an idiot.
Tony is literally you in like 20 years. Like, it's just you.
I did a pretty good job of mimicking my father's life legacy.
I feel like I have, other than my father's work ethic.
Yeah.
My dad has a pretty insane work ethic.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
pretty jealous of it.
Mm-hmm.
My sister definitely has it.
Yeah, totally.
But I feel like I'm in the same boat as my mom.
Just
lazy, man.
That's fair. You really, it's hard getting over that hump.
It is.
Because I know I am, too.
I smoke a lot of weed, too, so that's not helping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of relaxing, just figuring myself out as well. That's my excuse for now. Just figure myself out. Just smoking some weed, playing some video games.
For the next 25 years, I'll be figuring myself out.
I'm just living my my
that's...
age 20 to 21 as a 14-year-old's dream. Living in my parents' attic, playing Fortnite. Mom, can you make me pizza bites?
Yeah. Can I please have some pizza bites?
Mom, what about a cucumber sandwich?
Oh my god, it's like that episode of South Park where Carl, I don't know the names of South Park very well because I don't watch it very much. Yeah, Cartman.
You got?
Where did you see the World of Warcraft episode? I'm talking about World of Warcraft.
Make love, not Warcraft, baby. That's my favorite episode.
Let's
talk about it.
That episode.
Let's talk about it.
When he's like, Mom, I gotta shit. She runs downstairs.
bucket.
And just shits all over his mom.
She's just sitting there with a straight face.
Oh my god.
She's just sitting there
man.
You're a good boy.
The worst part is I did that once when I was a kid. I didn't poop all over my mom, but I was super sick when I was a kid at the hospital, and the nurse had to come in and like basically they had to test my fecal matter for some reason, and I had to poop in
this jar.
I had to poop in a pan.
Poop in a pan.
And
poop in a pan.
I was very sick, right? So a little turd didn't go bloop and just slap on the pan. It was. And I sprayed this pan like so bad that the girl literally was like, ah. She wasn't in the room while I was in like pooping on the pan or anything, but pretty much the entire pan was just covered in this leak of goop. So she had to slap on the old rubber gloves and handle a poop pan.
She went across the street and applied to become a fry cook the same day.
At McDonald's, I would love a position. Give me anything.
It's been a rough day. You got any opening spots? Ma'am, you got mud in your cheek. That's not fucking mud, bitch.
Oh my god. That's brutal.
Man. What are we at right now? What time?
What time is it?
The time is 8:49.
8:49?
Yeah,
So we're going for like 50 minutes.
Oh, cool.
We started around 8.
I think we could hit an hour and a half this time.
Whoa.
Whoa, and like, bro,
Your mom's probably going to be here before then.
I gotta go to bed right now.
I want to smoke more weed.
So, you know what? This is something else in my notes here I'm going to talk about.
Dope.
Going to be talking about someone I went to high school with. His name is Aiden Fortune.
Man, you can't talk about that guy on this podcast.
Aiden, actually, you know what?
I
Also-
have a vendetta.
I'm kind of
Against Aiden Fortune.
I put this in my notes just to kind of give Aiden a shout out, and he has no idea about this.
I fucking hate this guy.
But-
I don't know why you're talking about him.
It says here in my notes that I'm supposed to say Aiden got slim/lean. What the fuck does that mean? You know?
Aiden got slim/.
He got slim/lean.
The
So,
fuck? Is
what-
that real?
What I'm thinking is
That's real.
I don't
You
know.
actually wrote that down.
you pulled a Sean Kowalski on me.
Are you trying to flirt with me?
Kiss me.
All right. Okay.
You pulled a Sean Kowalski on me.
Thank
fucking
you. I really appreciate that.
we didn't
That's
hang
really
out for like a
flattering.
year, and then you show up and you're like 2 feet taller and you're fucking a tree. You used to have like that young Seth Rogen vibe, and now you got that like
Yeah.
what
I
Jonah
find I
Hill
didn't get
wants to
skinny
be.
though until I got this job at Michelin.
That's what I mean,
Like,
dude.
super
Michelin's
recent.
like you're turning it into lean, man.
Yeah, I lit like I was a big plumper, and it's all just slimming down. I'm staying around the same weight. Well,
Yes.
not really. I
the
was
poop in.
I was at like 230, and now I'm down to like 210.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just like floating at like 210, and
Yeah.
I think I'm just slowly like turning all this fat into muscle.
210. There was a point in my life last year, 2 years ago, where I was 20 pounds less than what you're at right now.
Wow,
Isn't that crazy?
that's big for you though, because you're like skinny.
Yeah, yeah. How does that feel for you?
That's
Because I
crazy.
wasn't that big
Yeah.
at that time. Like, I was in a relationship, so I was definitely a chubby boy.
Yeah,
I
that
was in
that
a
that
long-term
helps.
relationship,
That
and you're
helps.
like, baby, you want to have some chicken with your
Yeah, you want some chicken wings?
So yeah, I was I remember like I went to like this water park and I was like so insecure. 'Cause
Yeah,
I didn't want to take my shirt off because I used
Man,
to be in shape.
sitting at like 190.
Yeah, because like when like we would go to jiu-jitsu and stuff like that and like kickboxing, I would like actually go home and like work out and like try to get like
Yeah,
abs and stuff.
yeah,
and like
definitely.
I took pride in that, and then I just stopped. And then obviously you stop, it's gonna go away, and it went away, and I was like, damn, and it hit me. I was like, I need to start working out because I remember I was walking on the beach. And, you know, I was trying to feel myself a little bit, trying to be confident in myself. I was walking to the beach. It was a nice day. I had my shirt off. And I was, like, trying to, like flex my stomach as I was, like, walking. Because, like...
Trying
I
to
don't know.
get like see any abs or
Yeah,
something.
just, like, I was just... trying
the-
to flex if I could see any.
That's a dream.
And it literally, like,
Maybe
I
one
remember
day.
they used to line up. And now, or back then, I guess, it was literally just, like, 2 things. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I put my shirt back
That's
on.
crazy
I was like,
to think about,
I'm
man.
done eating fucking hot dogs. I'm done. No more hot
Dude.
dogs. No more taquitos.
That's
Mom,
and
empty
that's
the
like
fridge.
the biggest you've been.
Yeah.
I've
195 actually was the biggest.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
almost 200 pounds.
the biggest I've ever been when I hit a scale was I think 240.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of time where I was bigger than that, and I was too scared to hit the scale.
Yeah.
So I'm quite confident that I was like 260.
Yeah.
At like my
Was that,
biggest.
That's when you broke your leg?
That's when I broke my leg. Yeah,
Yeah.
I broke my leg because I was super active up until
Yeah,
like
yeah.
grade 9.
You were skinny as a kid, man. I
was-
remember seeing pictures of
I
you.
was a twig.
Yeah.
And like I broke my leg and literally just swelled right up.
Yeah. Man,
But now I'm doing good again.
I was always a short kid. Like
Yeah.
Like
I was
shouldn't
always
say-
pretty tall as a kid, and then I hit 5'11". I I never grew another inch.
I don't know what happened, man. I was a midget, and then high school came. I think like from grade 10 to 12, like every year, it's like foot, because it was so bad, dude. Like, I remember like I was only friends with Adrian, like through the years of high school, and from grade 10, he'd be like, I was shorter than him. And
Yeah.
in grade 12, I was the same height as him.
Yeah.
And he was like, he would talk about it all the time. He was like, dude, how the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
He's like, whoa, dude, evolution is real.
Man, I remember in grade 10 even, I thought of you as like one of my
midget.
shorter friends.
Yeah.
And then by the time grade 12 hit, like you're pretty much like an inch shorter than me. Maybe the same height.
Yeah, I'd still like consider myself pretty short just because like my genes, because of my mom. My mom's pretty short.
It's pretty easy to consider yourself short too when there's people who are walking around that are like
Taller.
6'5".
Campaign.
You know, and you're sitting there like trying to talk to them, going like this all the time.
What's up, Dad? I mean, Cam.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cam,
Although Rick's pretty tall.
my dad is pretty tall. That's kind of giving me hope. My sister's not tall at all. My sister's almost shorter than my mom.
You're like a good height though now.
Yeah, it's
you're
not like insecure height. It's
No.
like I don't worry about my height at all. It's like I actually see like people who are like I'm 5. I'm actually 5'10", not 5'9". Like who cares?
Yeah. Man, I laugh so hard every time I see like Tinder profiles. Must be at least 6 feet.
Oh my god!
Must be at least 6'1". Must be at least 6'2". And I'm like, I can't believe you actually care about that.
Okay, bro. You remember that Port Hawkesbury girl that
Oh,
wasted
no
my
way.
time? The waste of my time.
Yeah?
In her bio, it was like
Must be.
no, it wasn't like must be like qualifications. She was like
But would prefer if you were.
she was like, I don't want no midget 6 feet or and over. And then she messaged me, and then shit, I was like, haha, I'm definitely not 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
She was like, that's okay, and I was like,
All right.
"Oh, okay. And then, well, Port
Maybe
Hawkesbury,
there was
obviously,
another guy she was talking to, and the only reason she kept talking to him is because he was 2 inches taller than you.
Dude, that's what I thought. When like things like didn't work out, like I was like, damn, like that kind of.
Wonder
sucks.
why that happened.
I wonder why that happened. I thought about it. I was like, this guy's definitely taller than me.
Well, you know what? That's
Probably
a
true.
lot better than thinking, I bet that guy's got a fucking 5-inch wiener, unlike me.
Dude, bragging about your 5-incher. Dude, you haven't seen nothing till you've seen my 3-inch pinch.
My 3-inch pinch.
My Calvin Klein slime. What's up, baby?
I don't even think they could see that.
You can't see it?
I guess that's the point.
Can't see. Do you feel it at all, though?
Yeah, you do. You feel,
There it is.
do you feel it?
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay.
That's why you don't put your balls in a condom.
Put your balls in the peanut butter.
I don't put my balls in a condom. I put my balls in peanut butter.
Oh, man. So, when I moved home, I didn't tell you, but when I moved home to my apartment,
How was that
like,
experience?
It was pretty crazy. It was like figuring who I was again, because I went so long.
True, that was right when you would have broken up with
her.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably was really rough.
It was pretty rough. I wasn't allowed back home at the time.
Ooh.
It was still like 2 weeks of me like staying at Jim's house.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, I wouldn't say I wasn't allowed back home. That's not.
But you
fair
weren't
for me to
comfortable
say.
going home.
I was like, this.
You
is gonna
knew
work
that,
out.
and your parents were probably.
No, man. As sad as it is, I was like, no, this isn't the way it is. It's gonna work out.
Oh.
I was just in denial like an
Yeah.
idiot, and like, it's refreshing to think about now, of how I was back then compared to how I am in the same house now.
Totally.
Because like back then, man, I remember when I first came home. There's a spare room beside my parents' room, and I would just stay in there because like I just felt like I was staying at like a friend's house, like a hotel. Like none of my
That
stuff.
makes sense.
Well, like none of my stuff was even there. Like,
Yeah, that feels weird.
yeah, it's like, well, none of my stuff was there, so I went up to my bedroom and like, my room before then was like posters everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't have any of my posters, and like, so my room was just basically blank. It was a bed. There wasn't a TV.
Bed. Yeah,
It
that's
was a bed and a
dresser for your clothes, probably.
an empty dresser with some like Beatles drinking cups on there. And yeah, I remember I came home and I would just For a while, I would like look at my blankets, as pathetic as it is. I would look at my blankets and my pillows and be like, "Wow, man, can't believe like I used to sleep here alone and feel normal."
Oh, no way.
But it's cool because like I'm back to that now. Now I can fucking pass out and feel great when I fall asleep.
Yeah. It's pretty concerning, to hear like people, for you, for example, in that past relationship, get so invested in one person they're scared of the thought of being alone.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. It's even sometimes I still don't want to be alone, but I got people.
Well, no, that's fair too. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone forever.
Yeah.
But, you should be able to be comfortable
You just got to realize
being alone, for at least, temporarily.
there's definitely two different kinds of alone.
Yeah, totally.
Some people may think of it as like being alone, as in like you could be in a house full of people, and you're like that one person isn't there, or you'd rather be alone and feel alone, but you hate it, and you're like, I don't want to be alone, but I would rather not be around people and feel this way. You know what I mean? So like that's
definitely sounds like a hard balance.
Yeah, that's kind of where I stood for a little bit, but now it's like I hang out with my parents a lot more now.
That's
so
cool.
It's super cool. Like me and
that
my
makes
dad.
Sense. Your parents are pretty cool.
Yeah, well, like me and my dad hang out all the time now, and me and my mom hang out all the time. Well, like my mom is a stay-at-home mom. I should have mentioned that. My dad works during the day, but when my dad comes home, we eat supper together. Sometimes on the couch. Usually,
eating supper with your family surprisingly is really healthy. Yeah. Just to talk to your parents once in a while.
Like even now, every now and then we'll like go to like Joe Chow's, which is like the Chinese restaurant in town. We go there and we'll like bring my sister. My sister doesn't live with us, so that's why I say that. Yeah, dude, we brought my sister out of her dungeon.
Out of the basement.
Out of the basement.
That's probably how like my family feels when they're coming to get me.
Yeah.
We could go down the stairs.
Yeah.
Get the weed gremlin.
That's definitely what my parents think of me too, is a weed gremlin.
A weed gremlin?
Or like a weed hermit or something like that.
My dad definitely doesn't think of me like that, just because I don't really talk about how much weed I smoke.
That's kind of my dad. All I talk about with my dad.
It's hard to avoid with my mother, because I'll just walk in the door with like the bong in my hand, and she's there looking at me, like, hey,
like,
hi mom,
I'm gonna go back.
yeah.
I kind of puked in the driveway right next to your car. Again, 2 times.
Man, there have been way too many splats in that driveway.
Yeah, man, not even just you.
No.
There's been a few people.
I've literally made people power puke from feeding them.
Have you made me sick at your house? Have I gotten sick at your house?
I don't think so.
I think you've definitely gotten me sick at my house.
Oh, yeah. I think puking at somebody else's house is a lot different than puking at your own house, too.
I feel like
for a lot of people, for me, I don't care, but that's just who I am. Like, I don't really care about that kind of shit.
If I'm outside, I won't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
I won't give a shit, but like if I was inside and I had to puke, I would fight it. I would fight it literally until it was gone, or
see, I don't really fight it. I fight it long enough to get to the toilet.
Yeah.
That's how long I fight it. But I don't walk to the toilet. I remember like being at your place and watching you get up and like walk to the stairs, and I'm like, how?
Yeah.
When I get sick, it's just gone.
Yeah. See, I don't.
Gotta go.
I don't do that anymore.
Although I'm like that when I have to poop too.
Yeah.
Go to fucking shit. Like, I gotta poop. I do the gorilla walk when it's really bad.
If I ever get sick, and like I'm upstairs, I definitely run now.
Yeah.
Because there was that one time where I woke up in the middle of the night and I sneezed.
And you puked on your bed?
No, none of my bed. It's like
that's better than me, because I puked on my bed a couple times.
I felt like shit. I just sat there thinking about getting sick, and I was in denial for like 25 minutes in my bed.
That's the worst. And you're laying there and you're like,
I'm not gonna get sick.
I don't think I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and sleep it off. And you're laying there and you're like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's getting so warm. Mm-hmm. And then I use my toe, turn the fan on, pull my socks off, and then I start getting more warm. And I'm like, oh no, this isn't good.
For me, like, I'll get a cold sweat.
Yeah.
My face will
hate
start
that.
to get really moist.
It's not my
and
face,
I'll feel
it's
a
my back.
shiver go up my back, and like a little drop of sweat just going down into my butt crack. And I'm like, oh, this is it.
Oh man.
This is where I'm puking my guts up.
It's kind of like
It's
the worst, but it's also nice when to get it over with. Like after feeling like shit for so long.
I've got no shame, man. I enjoy the process.
I mean,
of
it's the
puking,
worst, as in like
weirdly as
me.
it sounds. Okay, it's
I hate the process of
it's
when it
dependent.
started.
It's dependent on the situation
How
and
bad
what I
it is,
ate.
how dry you were.
Cause yeah, if it's just like a you're done.
Yeah.
I
It's
quite
okay.
enjoy that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's out, it's done with, it's over with. But if it's like, and you're sitting there and you're going and going, it's
If it
like
just keeps
death.
triggering. Yeah.
The worst for me though, the absolute worst. One thing I hate the most when I vomit, and then we can be done with this topic.
Okay.
Is when it sticks to like my uvula or something, and then it just makes me puke again.
Yeah.
Because it's just sitting there and you're like, you don't even have time to breathe back in. It just forces it out of you again.
I know we want to leave this topic, but like
Now you're getting drugged back in?
Yeah, dude. I seen my dad get sick yesterday
For like the first
for
time?
the first time ever.
Just from smoking too much?
No,
No.
I was kind of worried about him. I thought I was from smoking too much,
You
but
just sick?
he must have like ate something because it was definitely just like short lived because he's fine now. But
I definitely will eat the wrong thing sometimes.
yeah, that's the worst. We were driving and like, I don't know. We were just on our way home and he was like, "Oh man," like you could just tell. Like I
You
looked
could see the
over.
look. You'll
He
look
wasn't
queasy.
saying. Yeah, he wasn't saying nothing, but he was just like I see it in his face that he was not feeling okay.
I bet he was fighting it.
And like I was like, "Do you want me to drive, Dad?" And he was like, "No. I wish I had your fucking beginners though, because you would be driving right now."
Yeah.
And the reason I don't have my beginners is because I let them expire like an idiot. But too bad.
So sad.
Life is tough sometimes.
Life is tough sometimes.
So we got to the driveway. We made it all the way to my driveway.
That's good though. Made it home.
The bottom of the driveway, right before the train tracks, Dad goes, "I'm not gonna make it."
And he just opened the door.
Doesn't even put the car or truck in park. Just opens the door. Still in drive. Puts his foot
Foot on
the
the
brake.
brake. Yeah.
Just goes. It was like 5 minutes of straight puking. But like, I felt bad because it was one of those bad ones where like you're dry heaving, and you're like that. And it's just like you're getting the
You're
last.
just trying.
Your soul is squeezing out of you, man.
Maybe he. I don't know.
Speaking of, I jerked off. Not, just joking. Speaking of your soul coming out of your body,
Yeah.
I got some more stuff in here I want to talk about too.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Man,
man.
You're a loaded cannon.
So this is actually kind of Whoa, actually, there's something else I'm gonna say before this. So I didn't read much about this. There's a lot of drama right now regarding FaZe Tfue.
Really?
He quit FaZe
Oh.
and is suing FaZe.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's, I don't know, because Banks made a video exposing him for being, like, fake.
Okay.
And he was like, I helped this kid with everything. Like, I joined his stream when he only had 100 subscribers, and I brought him into FaZe and made him who he is today. I created a monster. And he's like, he's just showing clips of him being, like, trying to help him out, and, like, Tfue's in the background. You can see it, the sly look in his face. Just trying to make him look like, you can't trust this guy.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But it's like Tfue basically said like, oh, they're taking 80% of my cuts. Like he's like, because he got mad at a game when he lost, and he was like, they fucking take 80% of my fucking money anyway. Fucking, he said that, and then he was like, they don't even get any of this charity money and
Oh.
like, stuff like that. Yeah, and then it started going up. People being like, FaZe Banks is just manipulating people for money and all this stuff, and he tried to explain like, no, like this channel that I'm using right now, FaZe Banks and FaZe Clan.
Mm-hmm.
FaZe Clan is just basically a bank account because of what it was.
Yeah.
It's just stacking money because of the fact that it has so many it has so many
creators
and so many creators on
FaZe, right? Who are making
Yeah.
money for that platform.
Yeah, and they are releasing stuff like they're releasing team Tages and shit still.
So like, Tfue is suing the company.
He's suing.
But what is he?
FaZe Clan.
What is he suing them for?
He wants money. He wants more money. And Banks was like, dude, homie, if you wanted more money, we could have worked that out. You didn't need to stab me in the fucking back.
It sounds really impulsive.
It sounds way deeper than that.
Yeah. It's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
not like that black and white.
It's something's not being said because
You're not
can't-
just gonna randomly
all your
sue
friends.
somebody, take legal action because you want more money. You know what I mean? Well, yes, because
So, guys-
you want money, but you want money for like a specific reason.
So guys,
I feel like
actually,
you've been wrong.
would hope everyone is going to join me in the poll against Aiden Fortune, Bird. We're going to try to take him down, get rid of the podcast. Well, no, get rid of him off the podcast. I'm actually going to try to get Ellen DeGeneres here to be my co-host. That or Michael Williams, I don't know. Michael J. Fox,
I
maybe.
mean, at least she's gay. You're being diverse.
I'm just trying to keep it OG, bro.
Better than another white male.
Just trying to keep it with the shade and the gay, dude.
Privilege.
White privilege, lesbo.
All right.
Moving on.
On that note, do you want to fucking...
Should we end it? Does everyone have something to talk about? I mean, we can save the stuff for next time, too.
Yeah.
We can
that's
always
a
save
good
the stuff
idea.
for next time. I do want to say one more thing just to end it.
We should probably finish talking about that Tfue thing.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I want to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. So, anyway,
So what fuck?
it says like, so FaZe Tfue is apparently suing FaZe Banks / FaZe Clan for taking 80% of his profits the entire time. FaZe Banks,
You can't really sue somebody
you let them do
for
it.
an agreed upon amount.
The thing is Tfue has been in tournaments like Friday Fortnite. Okay, so Keemstar has this thing called Friday Fortnite.
Yeah.
And that started literally right after Tfue joined FaZe.
Yeah.
And so the only reason Tfue is famous right now
Is Friday Fortnite?
is Friday Fortnite. The only
So
reason
why doesn't Keemstar get all the money?
The reason Keemstar let him in Friday Fortnite is because he had FaZe in his name.
Really?
Yeah. And Keemstar said that the other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Keemstar is the kind of guy who will say stuff just to stir the pot, though.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't necessarily
That's-
believe that.
That's true. But from Friday Fortnite, Tfue has made literally from one tournament, he's made literally almost 3 times the amount of money that he has made for FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan has made $60,000 off of Tfue's name altogether. Tfue has made $300,000 off of one tournament. He's banking, dude.
I
He's
don't know.
banking.
This is pretty complicated.
It is, man.
This lawsuit could go either way.
It could. Well, the way it is right now, it kind of seems like FaZe Banks is just trying to get. He's trying to be like a public hero about it. Like he's trying to be like trying to get social media on his side.
Yeah.
While I feel like Tfue's like laying low, like actually trying to take it more seriously with like the official. But Banks is more or less trying to save himself, like his image.
Yeah, his
I don't
public
think
face.
Tfue really cares. I feel like Tfue's like, I could just not stream and still play the video game. I have all this money. I could literally do what I want. He has a hot girlfriend. He has lots
Well,
of
he
money.
probably have to keep streaming because that is his source of income.
That's true.
He just wouldn't be streaming under FaZe.
I mean, he
anymore.
could have all
He
that
could be a
money in the
solo
bank
content
and just get
creator.
a job. Because he's not like it's not like he has tattoos everywhere. Like it's not like he must. I mean, he's good, man. He knows what he's doing with his computer. He must know what he's. Actually, that's not true. I found out he's actually really stupid when it comes to content creating.
Really?
He doesn't edit his own videos.
Everybody just does it for him?
The same guy that edits FaZe Banks videos edits Tfue's videos. FaZe Banks
Well, what's Tfue gonna do when he leaves?
FaZe Banks pays him to edit Tfue's videos. So he pays for Tfue's videos to be edited. And Tfue's vlogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He paid for Tfue's plane ticket to come out and join like a gaming tournament or whatever.
Mm-hmm,
And he was like, bro, I literally have your back when you needed it. I pay for your food when you needed it. and you're gonna go home and a week later turn your back on me like that. He's like, I know you and your dad and your brother are all watching this video right now, and you're looking at me like I'm a piece of shit. He's like, but what did I do to you guys?
Yeah, true.
He's like, seriously, what happened? Like, you can tell he is kind of confused, or maybe he's playing it really well.
Yeah, who knows?
We'll find out. Time will tell. It's only been 2 days.
Yeah, this will definitely pan out.
This will definitely pan out. Same with the whole Cody Ko and Jake Paul thing. You never know, man.
Yeah, the Cody Ko and Jake Paul thing is probably just going to turn into everybody thinking Jake Paul's an idiot for like the 12th time
And a bunch of 12-year-old kids being like, I'm unsubscribing from Cody Ko.
Yeah.
No, man. I don't think Cody Ko really cares. Like, Cody Ko, like...
I'll
show you the video after the podcast.
I don't think he should care. It just sounds ridiculous.
Like, he comes in, he tries to shake his hand. Obviously, he's meeting a celebrity for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say a celebrity. So he puts his hand out to shake his hand, and Jake Paul's like, no. So he, like, puts his hand away. Like, that just feels like shit automatically. You're like, oh, okay, what? Fuck me?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to shake my hand? And then he's got a camera in his face being like, you're this.
Yeah, you're
a
fucking asshole.
You're a bully.
I'll kill you.
You smell.
You fucking smell.
Your videos stink. Your vines suck.
Your vines suck, yeah.
But yeah, you could tell he just got super uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And was like not having it. And he was like, you bully people. And he's like, I'm sorry for bullying you. He's like, I'm sorry, man. Sorry for bullying you. He's like, well, at least he said sorry. And he's like being like passive aggressive. You know what I mean?
Jeez,
like,
yeah,
like
that's
he's
bad.
being like a pussy about it, but he's like got a camera on him, so he's trying to be like, kind of thing. I don't know, man. It's just a messy situation, but it's something we can talk about next time too.
Hell yeah.
Because definitely will pan out. We'll have more here about it. We'll know more about it next time.
Right on.
Man, I'm super burnt from that.
You got anything else you want to blurt out while you're rambling?
Oh,
or are you
man,
fucking ready to kill it?
I think we're ready to. Bursted 9/11. Yeah, I think we're ready to.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bird and Bean.
Bird and Bean.
See you next time.
Yo guys, thanks for listening. If you're wondering why we started with episode 2 instead of 1, it's because we decided it was probably best to keep that as a bonus episode. But if you liked this episode and would like to see us again next Monday, leave a like and comment telling us how you felt. Thank you very much.